Hello everyone, I hope you are having a blessed day. Today I'm coming to you with my review for my K12 Transitional Kindergarten for Cava, California Virtual Academy. This is going to be week 7 if I'm not mistaken. I think it's we are on week 7. This is going to be like a brief review because we didn't really do anything special this week. It's been pretty much, if you watched last week, it's been pretty much the same thing. We have our, our regular work that he does online, and then he has his stuff, online, and then his offline stuff, which is to be maybe like some worksheets that he works on or different activities that is required. Also, he works with his teacher, doing, different things, working on his letters and numbers and reading, she reads to them and she helps him with learning different words. So it has been a pretty cool week. This week we did not have a handwriting class, which would be today, Friday. It was just one circle time class today, so we did not have the handwriting, which I really, really love. But the teacher has a lot of stuff she has to do. And next week, excuse me, next week on Thursday, my son is going to have a power conference where the teacher is going to talk to us about, how he's doing, his attendance, how far he's going in his work, where he's at, stuff like that. So the teacher is very busy next week, and next week we're not going to have the additional classes like we had this week and the weeks before, which was the language arts and the mathematics. She did tell us today that she will be incorporating more classes, which will be if I'm not mistaken, she said a science and a social studies, and she's also going to be reading to the kids as well. So that's going to be really, really cool. And everything's been good. There hasn't really been anything different. My son is, he's doing really, really good. His writing, as far as writing his name, he's learning the days of the weeks and the months of the year really well. He's doing really, really good. I'm really happy that, we chose to do this. I was thinking about it today. I was talking to my husband about the first week. If you watch my first video, I talked about how hard it was just getting used to it. So if you decide to do K12 and the first day or the first week isn't that good, just keep going, because I'm so glad that I continued to do this. And I'm definitely excuse me, I definitely was saying to myself at the beginning that I don't know if I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to send him to a regular, not regular school, but to school, where he's not being homeschooled. And now I'm like, nah, I think I want him to. I don't know how long he's going to do, K12 or homeschool, but for next year, I know for sure. I haven't talked to my husband about it, but for sure, because he's going to be doing kindergarten. So he's in transitional kindergarten, and then he's going to be doing kindergarten. So for sure, I think I want him to do kindergarten with K12 again, because I really, really like it. And I didn't know that, excuse me guys, my throat's bothering me. Hope I'm not getting sick, but sorry. I didn't know that. I thought, when you think of homeschool, I thought it was just me and him just doing his work and everything. But I like the fact that the teacher actually is there on the computer. They can talk back to her. She can ask him, let me see letter M, and he can write the letter. She can tell which student is doing what, it's just what color they're using, because they have like a whiteboard, and they can just write on there. And I just like the fact that technology has grown so much. It's just amazing. I wasn't expecting it to be that way. I wasn't expecting that he would be able to. I know he had an extra, I know he had his learning coach, which we're called learning coaches, and then he has his teacher. I didn't know he would be able to interact with the other kids, and they have show and tell. They have star of the week student. My son hasn't been star of student yet, so he's waiting on that. But I mean, it's just cool to learn about the other kids, and they're, in different parts of California. And this week they had the teacher had like a pumpkin kind of thing where they were able to work with pumpkins. Sorry about the noise, guys. With pumpkins, and go out to the park with pumpkins, bring their own pumpkin. But knowing everybody lives all around, and where she was having it, we are 2 hours away from there. So sorry guys, it's a noise if you can hear it. We're 2 hours away from the teacher, so we were unable to make it. We weren't going to drive 2 hours, for that. So sorry guys, my battery died, so I'm back. Like I was saying, as far as him being able to, they had like a pumpkin thing with the teacher, and she had it out 2 hours away from us, so we were unable to go. But I heard that next year when he's in kindergarten, they have community days, which is called, it's community days, and they're able to go to different places that are more closer to their home, to our homes. So that'll be good. Well, he'll be able to interact, and the teacher teaches them different things. So, and also they have training, if I'm not mistaken, for the parents. If they want to stay there and instead of leaving, they can stay there and get kind of training or get kind of help. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, just for him to be out and stuff like that. And just making sure with homeschool that, knowing that he's doing a lot of work from home, just making sure that he gets out and is able to do some form of exercise, because that is also required. I don't know if I spoke about it before, but they have to do some form of activity. There's like a log that you do. I'm not mistaken how long, but it's like 200 minutes, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 200 minutes, but don't quote me on that one. But they have, like, you have to do PE, and they send out a log, and you have to let them know like what you did. Some kids might have taekwondo, just some form of exercise. You could just do exercise with them at home. Find something on YouTube. I found like kids exercises, or if you exercise, you can have them do that with you, or have them do it with your child. So that's cool. Hopefully this video was not too long. I know I said it was going to be a short video, but I don't know how long I am into the video. But I hope I have answered answered your questions. If you had any questions while watching this video or past videos, if you want me to talk about any other information that I should be able to talk about, as far as showing you some of the schoolwork, I'm not sure if I can do that or not. Showing you some of the work that we do on the computer, I'm not sure about that. So I don't even know if we are allowed to do that, or if I'm allowed. Anyone is allowed that does reviews on K12, if they are allowed to do that. But if you have any questions, I can let you know of some of the type of work that we did. For instance, today we talked about a lot of stuff has been about weather a lot. Them learning the different weathers, cloudy and rainy, and stuff like that has been a lot of stuff he's been doing in math, and counting and knowing how many is this pile bigger than that pile. Have like little teddy bears, and we put like maybe 8 in one pile and 7 or 6 in another pile, and he has to tell you which one has the most in that pile, and all kinds of stuff. And then things on the computer as well. So I'm pointing over there because the computer's over there. But yeah, I hope I answered all your questions. I hope I'm not rambling. Just wanted to let you know how everything was going, how I was feeling, and that's about it. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.